Instagram family. I am hello Instagram family, hello Manifesting All Possibilities. I'm both on Facebook and on Instagram again today. I'm back home, so hello, who is here? County Mediation. All right, and we have Grace here, and we have Mark. Hello, hello, welcome. I'm Colette Stryker. I am the co-founder of MAP, Manifesting All Possibilities. Hello, Grace. Nice to have you here. So, remind me where you're from. I'm not sure, Grace, I know where you are from. Danielle, Crystal is here. Hello. Fantastic. And Doc is here too. We are Monday. Happy Monday, everyone. Welcome. All right, and we have Nikki here. Hello, Nikki. Hi, in Facebook. So if you don't see all the comments, it's because I'm doing both Instagram and Facebook at the same time. I'm cloning myself every day from 3 o'clock every day, from Monday to Friday. And yes, welcome everyone. Oh, Sheridan is here. Hello. Fantastic. So, peace and love to all. Thank you. Thank you for everyone. So wonderful to receive all this great energy from you all. And yeah, so for those who are new here, just make sure you get your free gift. In the gift page, and I know many of you are already in, there are two things. You have two gifts, and I'm going to tell you how you get there. Just make sure you get it, okay? First of all, you're going to get access to a gift page with my ebook for free. And guess what? Yeah, ta-la! I got my book this morning. Yeah, the physical version, but you're going to get the ebook version of it, Abundance on Demand. So in order to get the ebook version of it, plus other gifts and meditations and blah, 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 tons of awesome stuff, plus you're going to get an invitation to our private Facebook group, and that's where Nikki is already. He's inside the private Facebook group and he's watching from there. He or she, actually, I'm sorry, I'm not sure. I know the he or she in there. Tina is here. She's in Facebook too today, even though Tina is from Finland. Yay. Frenzy here from Germany. Hello. I'm so joyful to have all of the family here today. Moa here from England. Hello. Welcome, welcome. So make sure, Frenzy, that you're in the private group. If you have not signed up yet and you want to be in the private group, you need to be invited. The step is easy. Click on the bio. There is a link that gets into the gift page. Even if you went there before, because now, immediately after that, I have systemized it, and you get an email inviting you to the private group. So hopefully you are in. Yes, you are in. Awesome. Yes. Awesome. Because, hey, it was so much fun. We had pictures of Nikolai, who normally lives in Bulgaria, but is in Athens, in Greece right now. He sent us some picture. We have Martin sent a picture about the Gold Coast in Australia. We had also Mariana from the Virgin Islands sending pictures of flowers. We had Croatia. We had, we have Bettina that showed us a little bit of a video of her theater where she sings the opera in Vienna. So thank you all of you for participating and sharing. And then of course we have a little course on crystals here and all of that. Hi Judy, where are you from? And we have also Wickens Fernando. Fernando, where are you from? Tell us. Yeah, I love the love. And we have Dance. I love that. I love dances. Melt Dance. I'm going to call you Dance. And then there is Pal. I call you Pal. We have Doc. We have Jody. We have new people here. Oh, you're from Boston. Yes. Hello, Jody. Yes. I don't always keep all of it down, but I'm going to write it. So, Jody, next time you come, hopefully I will remember you're from Boston. I try to remember everyone's location. And then we have Zabella. Hello. And Tina. Yes, Tina, you are from Finland. All right. And then we have here Catherine from the UK. Hello. You are where my friend is right now. Chris Duncan has just moved to England. And yeah, you're in England too, Jesky. Wow, England is getting super popular. We have at least 4 or 5 people in the family here. So make sure everyone who are new, like you're all the whole group from England, make sure that you sign up. And your world 3, me in my world 3. You're from Miami. I love Miami. Me in my world. I'm going to write your name. Me in my world. You're from Miami. So make sure everyone, we are meeting outside of the Instagram. We're meeting on Facebook, and we have such an active group, and it's fun. It's a family. We get to know each other so much better. We learn from each other, and I put a lot of things there. So all my new things happen to be posted, my new audios, etc. They are going to be posted directly on Facebook. Yes. All right. So make sure that you click on the link in the bio as soon as you have finished, and you will sign up for the gift page and the invitation to the Facebook group, to a High Vibe Tribe. That's how we call ourselves, High Vibe Tribe. Oh man, High Vibe. How was your weekend, everyone? I had the most relaxing weekend. I'm going to this beach. I've literally manifested beach almost every weekend now. It's like having a second home. I have a friend who invited me, and we help her out because it's a second home for her. She needs a little bit of support there as she's alone right now with 2 homes. So we take care of her home in the weekend, and that's fabulous. I absolutely adore that. All right. Oh, your connection is bad, Grace. Okay, well, just make sure that you click, and we'll record it. It's on Facebook right now, so it will be all recorded. You had a joyful weekend, Judy. My daughter turned 3 years old. Wow, that's a big step. 3-year-old. Yes. Beautiful. Oh, you could post a little picture of your daughter and her birthday. You know, go on the Facebook page. We want to follow each other, life and stories and what we learn from things. All right, what questions do you have for me today? I have lots of thoughts that I can share with you. I want to know if you have questions first. And so, I will I get all the photos. Oh yes, okay, awesome. As soon as you get the photos, go ahead. We want to see that. That's awesome. One day we'll meet in a live event, and well, it will be so much fun to really meet live somewhere. So, yeah, I was listening to Abramix this weekend a lot because I am bringing together a course that I spent a full year of recording and videos and audios and awesome. That is going to be the course at the base of my inner circle group, where they will be able to listen to those videos along the year and at the same time have my attention and my coaching. So I'm putting it all together, and I was listening to Abramix, making sure that I got all the little details perfect. All right, so I have questions here already coming up, which I love. So Crystal said the best way to deal with self-doubt once I get all the photos. Okay, that's a good question. Let me write it down because all those questions come up into a PDF that I will post actually in the Facebook group too. Self-doubt. Actually, yeah, that's something I wanted to talk about here. Can you tell us about acting as if? Yes, I will. Yes, the best to deal with self-doubt about change, in regards to relationships maybe. All right, there is tons of good stuff here. All right, self-doubt. And that's actually a great clarification that I got this weekend. You have desire. Okay, so if you have a doubt, it's because you have a desire about something, a relationship, or more money, or success, or you have a desire, and the universe has listened to it and is already lining up. Everything is there. We are in an infinite possibilities universe, so all of that is already ready for you. Now you want to line up, and lining up is about eliminating the doubts, the self-doubt. And that's the whole key, is to find out what are the doubts. And one of the elements that I have discovered is that there are 7 layers to alignment. How do I align? Do you align with a goal? And I can introduce you that idea of 7 steps to alignment today. Alignment means you have no more doubts. You are completely believing in yourself and believing in your ability to get your dream. And that's when you are open to receive everything you have ever asked for. So you can't really receive when you're in doubt, because what you are doing is you're resonating with doubt, and therefore you're attracting more proof of your doubt. So the whole journey of alignment is an inner journey that leads to a space and a moment where you believe before nothing has changed. Nothing has changed around you, and you have learned to align. So I'm going to give you a few tips here. But the first thing I wanted to share with you is the core inner beliefs that are blocking you. This is where you need to get, okay? So that's the destination, and then I'm going to show you where are the stumble blocks along the way. The destination is, I want this relationship. I want this soulmate. I want this money. I want this success in my business. I want this income. And I don't have it. Or, but I don't have it. You see how you contradict your desire with your belief. You don't have it, you're looking around, and then you have proof of why you don't have it. So that's where the doubts come in. So I don't have it because, and it comes usually because I can't, because I'm not good enough, because I'm not worthy of having it so easily, because others would be jealous if I had it, because sometimes you worry about others. So these are all thoughts that come into your mind that needs to be neutralized before you can be completely free to believe. Believing or releasing self-doubt is to strengthen your belief and to neutralize your doubts. And for that, that's why I invented MAP, Manifesting All Possibilities. That's exactly the method that will allow you to neutralize all those beliefs. So let me tell you a few more of those. I won't do whatever it takes. You know, I don't want to work too hard to get that. That is the belief that you have to work hard on it, and therefore you don't want it because it's too hard to have. There are many different types of belief, but the core belief is I can't. I don't have it because I can't. There is something wrong with me. There is something difficult with the universe, with anything, and there is a belief that you're not able to have what you want. And that is the core belief to change. Out of all of them, you need to change all of them, but that one is the essence. All right? So I'm going to give you an example of how you can gently change the way you communicate with yourself and soothe your doubts. That's one way. Aside from doing MAP and neutralizing those doubts, that way you can also begin, and that's the one way that you can really use right now. You want to begin thinking about the situation and try to find thoughts that supports the fact that you can have it. For example, when I just realized that this weekend, when I manifested my soulmate, I realized that I believed already that I had a soulmate and that I could have it. And why? Because I used some trick in my mind. I began to think about it. I said, there are billions of people on this planet. Surely there is one person. Surely there might be hundreds and hundreds that actually would fit perfectly my relationship. So I could believe, I say, okay, so there is at least one person on this planet. And that, I had no doubt about that. So if there is that person on this planet, I don't know why, I had no doubt that I would meet that person either. I said, well, you know, at least it's possible. So that's how I begin to soothe myself. So whatever you want to begin thinking about ways to think about it. You know, there are many people who have found their loved ones. There is certainly more than one person on this planet. So if there is one, absolutely know there is one. At least I can even feel like I am already in love. I already have this person. You see? And that's how I felt. I say, okay, if I know there is one person, I'm going to focus on that person and I'm going to feel like I already am in love with that person and they are in love with me. We click so much. We are perfect for each other. And so I adopted the belief that I'm already in love. And every day I was talking to him. That's where I was fake it till you make it. That's one example of it. I was actually taking action. My action was to talk to him every night when I was in bed. I would talk to him. I would say, hey, I hope you had a good day or a good night. Don't know where you are. I love you so much. I wish you the best. If you're going to sleep, have a good sleep. And I'll see you soon at one point. We'll meet each other. So you see, I was already taking action as if the person was already there. I could talk to him and he would listen to me as if we were already in communication. That was my way. And I just realized that this weekend. I realized, oh, that's what I did. I already did that. Can you tell us about acting as if? Yeah, that's exactly it. So if you're looking for love, you can act as if that way. But first you need to believe, to have eliminated a lot of the doubts and the fears. That's where MAP comes in, or you can begin really changing your inner dialogue and making sure that you find a way, an angle in which you can believe that it's possible. Once you can believe it's possible, then you can act as if. It's like, okay, it's possible, this person exists. Actually, I am completely sure that person exists. Then why not talk to that person already? And that's what came to me when I was 17. I just automatically, it's kind of the next level. If you absolutely know it's true, why not try to already communicate? Why to already send love? Try to just, why not do it, you know, already? And so that's what I did for several months. And then that's when I met my husband. And it was perfect. So perfect. We've been together for like 36 years now. In regards of relationship. So Judy says, trusting your intuition and how to listen to it. What a good question. This is huge. This is key. Judy, this is key. You desire something, it's already created. Now your higher self knows where it is. Because your higher self wants the same as you. So it's already looking for it, already tuned into that vibration and already knowing exactly where you are, where it is. So it's giving you hints every second of the day. But you don't hear them unless you feel in alignment and you're tuned into your higher self. Unless you feel good. That's the shortcut is you have to feel good. If you don't feel good, if you feel worried or fear or anger, you are disconnected from your higher self. So in that case, you have zero connection, you have no guidance, and you're losing your time. That's why it's so important to constantly work to feel good, to feel appreciation, etc. So that you tune into your higher self that already knows where it is. And then you are guided. Okay? So the guidance comes from a feeling. Sometimes it's in your gut, sometimes it's in your heart, it's somewhere in there. And also comes through thoughts. You might have thoughts that come to you. And those thoughts have to feel good. I love the loves, thank you. Those thoughts have to feel good. And so, let me give you examples. One day I really messed. That's where I learned to listen to my intuition. I was in a place where someone from abroad had forgotten actually a bunch of cash in his room and asked me to send it by the mail. Now that, I felt bad about it. Going to the post office, I felt really bad about it. I knew it was not safe. But I didn't want to disappoint him or think I was keeping the money for myself. So what I did, I put it in an envelope and I said, oh, and then my mind came in and said, you know, things arrive, usually the mail works, people won't know what's in there, don't be silly, you have to do that. You have to, he's asking for it, he's pretty angry if you're not sending it, so you have to send it. Well, this money never arrived. And I had to pay half of it. We negotiated, but I paid half of it and wired it to his bank. After that, it cost me a huge amount of money in some way. It was not such a huge, but several $1,000s. And I promised myself I will listen to my intuition, because that happened before and I suffered, and that was like a huge intuition when I went to the post office. It was like this knot in my belly, but it lasted long enough to... The thing is, your mind tends to come in the picture and begin to use logic. You know, be logical, it's okay, it's just this, and I can't send it in any other way. It was, you know, foreign money, I couldn't deposit it, and whatever, he didn't want that, and so it was weird, and I didn't feel good, and boom, when I did it, it didn't work out, it costly. So, you have a hint, I'm going to, sneeze perhaps. you get a hint in your gut. Either it's good or it's bad. When it's bad, follow it. When it's good, follow it. It might not last. What I was waiting for is that it overcame my thought, that it was so powerful that even with my logic, I would still have the pain in my gut. And no, it's like my logic overcame it. It's like, yeah, you know what, it's not a big deal. There's thousands of letters. It's always good. It's safe. I receive my mail. I mean, I almost never lose a letter. I mean, and boom, I calmed down and I actually did it. Even though it was still a little bit, not as bad. And well, I was right. So that day I said, you know what, that's the cost of my intuition. I will always follow it from now on. So that's how it is, you know, you want to listen. So sometimes it's a gut feeling, sometimes it's a thought that comes to you. So these are beginning to be guided. So once you have your desire is there, you are even magnetizing it, you're in alignment, you feel good, you begin to have thoughts. So those thoughts are ideas already. And you can catch them when you're relaxed, when you're meditating, and suddenly you get an answer, you get a genius idea, you get a how, and that's when you are guided, and that's your intuition too. So it could come through thoughts and solutions, or it could come through gut feeling. But more, the thing is, both feel something. They feel good or they feel bad. And follow that. It's so important. That was a great question about your intuition. So let me write this question so I can add it to my question list. Following our intuition. Yes, nice. I am from the US too, Boston. Oh, hello Judy. You're from Boston. Welcome. Yes, I remember I wrote you down in my little thing. You're trying to connect. There is Virgin Island here. Look at that. We have a family from everywhere. Mendingo and Corey, welcome. Petra, welcome. So what happens here, there are a lot of new people. Oh, Nikolai is here from Athens. Are you still in Athens? We got your pictures. That was beautiful. Thank you. And if you go to the Parthenon, take some pictures for us. Yes. So other questions. What about people or loved ones who interfere with that intuition? Okay, that's a great question too. Let me make sure that everyone who is new here knows where we are. We are a family of high vibe tribe. We are, because there are new people here, I just want to make sure they are welcome, and you're all welcome. It's a place where we ask questions. I have 30 years of experience both in psychology, cutting edge, new method in the field of psychology that I co-created, and also the law of attraction as I began manifesting when I was 17. And I've put all of that together in different courses and books, like my new book. If you want my new book, by the way, and you are new here, Anne and yeah, Megan, I'm not sure I've seen you before. All of you, after the call, just click on the bio. There is a link that gets to a gift page. You're going to get, when you sign up, you're getting to get two important things. One is access to the gift page where you have videos, my ebook, all of that. Huge amount of great gifts. And it's growing every day. I added a few today. I added a meditation today. And second, you are invited into the Facebook group. So we have a private Facebook group, and you have to go through here in order to be invited. So to join the private Facebook group, so we exchange tons of things over there. We become an even closer family. Make sure that you sign up for the free gift page, okay? Welcome, Amanda, everyone. And tell me where you're from. As soon as you tell me where you're from, you belong here. I have this big map around the corner in my office here, and I put a pin, and you represent your country or your city. And Judy, you'll represent Boston. I love Boston. It's a great city that I visited a while ago. All right, so let's see. The question was, what about people or loved ones who interfere with that intuition? People or loved one who interfere with that intuition. Crystal is saying you have to block them out or remove yourself from the situation. Yeah. Yes, Judy, you have to, you know, you're only responsible for you. Super important, super important. You are the center of your universe. You are responsible for the manifestations that happen in your world. Hi, Angie. Hello from New Zealand, Angie, and Melbourne. Kathy's here. Yay. From Melbourne, Australia. So it's super important that you take care of yourself first. Why? Because nobody is responsible for you. You don't want to have others being responsible for you. Your children, your parents, your family, your friends, responsible for your happiness. You don't want that. Well, for that, you have to take care of your happiness. If not, nobody is doing it, okay? You leave them their freedom, you get yours. Now, your intuition is your higher self. It's your deepest connection to source. It's the shortest path to all your dreams. Literally, your higher self knows, of course, what you want and is guiding you. It's like you have a guide on the other side that knows everything, that knows exactly the fastest, easiest path to your soulmate, to more money, to everything you want. It's always trying to get you there because it's pure love. It loves you and wants you to have your gifts. And if you're not listening, who are you listening to? You're trying to please someone else. You will never succeed. Nobody will be pleased by your things because you know what? They are pleased one day, they are not happy the other day. Or you please one person, but the other one is not happy. So you have to stop that game. We cannot please people. We can tell them, you know, I understand you. I see your viewpoint. That would be better for you. Usually what happens is those people are self-centered, like we all are, and we have to be. So they are self-centered and they want you to do things in order for them to feel good. But they want you to manipulate their world so that they can feel good. Well, their responsibility is to feel good from within, not by manipulating you or their world. So you know that they have the ability to find happiness and peace and joy no matter what happens in their lives because it's something they create from within. So you let them be responsible. So if you do something that doesn't please them, it's their creation. It's what they have chosen to do. Because you can always think about it that way. Think about that. How many thoughts and choices do we have in terms of how to think about a situation? How many choices do you have? Tell me, how many choices do we actually have? Do we have only one viewpoint possible? Do we have only one thought possible access to? Oh, hello, Jenny Source from Ireland. Hello, Jenny. I'm going to write you from Ireland. We have, you're our second person from Ireland. Fantastic. I'll be putting a little pin on Ireland again to represent you. Yes, the apartment deal is the day after tomorrow. Oh, okay. You're dealing with your apartment, Nikolai. So I'm finishing up that thought. You are responsible for your happiness. Nobody else is. The good news is you're going to take responsibility for your happiness. And the more you know it comes from you, from your viewpoint, and you know that you have access to thousands of thoughts. If not billions, I don't know. We have access to unlimited amount of thoughts. So when something happens to you, you know that you can take another angle. It's like you see, it's like you have a 360 ability to go and take an angle, a viewpoint that is different. Yes, perhaps there is one you're used to, or that's the easiest to think of at that moment because you have habits of thoughts. But that's not who you are, your source energy being. You have the chance, the ability to think about the situation in a slightly different manner that will make you feel better. So you don't want to change the situation or the person. You want to change how you think about the situation. That's when you take back your power, you see? You take back your power. You're a creator by thinking different thoughts, by thinking about how can I think about that in a way that makes me feel better, that will be more loving, more understanding, less angry. How can I think about it so that I take care of myself and the person doesn't have to change? Look at the freedom you get in that. Like, do you feel the joy in that? Like knowing that you have complete freedom, that someone can do anything they want. And it's you deciding, you know, I'm deciding to take the high road. I'm deciding to try to find a way to think about it in a way that is soothing me. that will make me feel good. So I don't have to ask them to change. I don't want to control them. I cannot control them. Let's look at the fact. I can control myself though. So I can leave the situation if it's not a situation I like. I can change the way I think about it. I have plenty of freedom. So the freedom you grant yourself is the freedom you can grant them. When you do something they don't like, take your freedom. Be who you are. Stay on your decisions. If you absolutely know it's your intuition. And do not listen too much or share your intuition before it's so solid and that you absolutely know, then just do what you think you have to do. See, most of the time you have that freedom to do. So, Nicola, you're going for an apartment deal. Good luck. Congratulations. Oh, universe, got your back. You got your sneak in. Yes. You know, the good news is we are recording it on Facebook right now. So as soon as you are in Facebook tonight, you can check it out. You'll have the entire session. Because there are good questions today. Wow. Qualified goods. Hello, how are you doing? You're new here. Tell us where you're from. Nicolai, I hope you're all well. Thanks for liking the photos, Crystal and everyone. Yes, it was amazing visiting those places. Yeah. Yeah, we're good. You know, we're traveling through every one of us here. I was at the beach this weekend. I can post a few more pictures of the beach. But, you know, there was so many good pictures of North Australia, beautiful picture of Australia and everywhere. Denisos, what do you have? I have been manifesting for 1 year and I'm a big believer in the law of attraction. Congrats. I am in the situation of my boyfriend being from US and I want to move over to be with him. However, to visualize getting visa. Okay. So that's a good question. What I want you to visualize, don't get too specific to have the right visa, etc. I want you to visualize being with him and being happy here in America if he's in the US. And just keep visualizing that because you don't know. The universe is going to come up with something. Either you win the lottery, or you're coming here, you know, the lottery of the green card, I mean, but or even the lottery. You don't know. You don't know what you don't know. So all you have is back up a little bit because when you're too specific with the visa, it creates tension and doubt. And when you're in doubt, you're in the opposite side of the wall. And I'm trying to get with a metaphor here. Either you are on one side, which is actually this left side for me, is I want it, but I don't have it. And I have doubt about it. And I don't know how. Or on the right side, which is the side you're going to be completely lined up and open to receive, is I want it and I have it. And it feels like, and you can magnetize that. So go to the free gift page, make sure that you get the magnetization so that you learn how to magnetize, okay? And clear all your doubts around it. And I would like you to generalize, to back up, don't think about the how. That's actually a great question. Do not think about the how. The how usually breaks down, you bring up so many doubts and fears. There is no way you're going to find the how that will come. There were some examples actually this weekend. One of it, I had a few examples of that already this weekend, of how you cannot guess how. Last week, I was at the beach and I was telling my husband, you know, I would love to one time ride on the beach, you know, or see horses on the beach. I would love to. Originally, I was thinking of riding a horse on the beach. Well, yesterday I was on the beach and I posted the pictures on Facebook. Believe it or not, I mean, on this beach, it's not like in Europe, you can actually drive on the beach and park just like 2 meters from the ocean, from the sea, and everyone is parked in front of their little place where they stay. And this couple came with their horses in a big truck, you know, the horse truck. So they were pulling their horse, and they just stopped by our own place. Like, the beach is 35 miles long. They stopped right there and they put a little tent, and then they rode their horses on the beach. And I had the time to go and take picture and, you know, and see the horses. How could I have imagined having horses on the beach coming close to me, like 5 meters, just around me on the beach? You know, these are like the things that the universe can do that you cannot imagine. I was listening to Abraham Hicks, and then she had a story like that too, of someone wanted to go to Chicago, and she had a free ticket, but she was on standby, and she had missed already 2 planes that were full. So she went back to the woman over there that was serving them, and she said, okay, I guess I would need to go to New York. Can I go to New York? I mean, is there room to go to New York? And then I might be more easily going to Chicago. And she said, where do you want to go? Oh, you want to go to Chicago? Let me check. And she found a flight. It was completely empty. The plane needed to go to Chicago. So there was no passenger. So she ended up having a private jet, more or less, experience. And the steward was there just for her. The pilot talked to her. I mean, she ended up with an empty flight going to Chicago. All those things you have to give up finding out how. So you might not need the visa, or the visa will come another way, or no worries about that. Just keep magnetizing you and him, you being in the US with him. And do you know, by the way, there is a law. By the way, I don't know if you know that. That's usually something that people use for the first 3 years, 3 to 8 years. You can come to the US for 3 months and leave to Canada or anywhere like Mexico every 3 months for a day or 2, and then come back. And then you have another visa for 3 months, and usually you can't do more than 180 days, I think, though. So perhaps you can at least stay 6 months in the US, a year minimum, depending on where it fits. So you see, there are plenty of possibilities. You will find them. All right. Let's see. I hope that helps. I'll get to live here. You can visit someday. Oh yeah, if you get to live here in Athens, I'm going to come and visit, that's for sure. It has been my best. I mean, you were inviting everyone, which is great. Hey, Susanna is here. Yes. Bettina is here. Hello. How are you doing? How was your show tonight? Yeah, it was nice to see your costume and everything. Oh, Bettina, I just landed in Bulgaria, where I will have a concert on Wednesday. Man, Nikolai is in Greece. If not, he would have seen you in Bulgaria. That's funny, huh? Look at that. Tina, everyone, hi Colette, miss you. Yeah, I know, on Friday we were cut, and then I ended up being back on, but it took like at least a minute or 2 to get to a place where I had contact with the internet again. I lost contact with you guys on Friday. Judy, oh no, okay, breaking up, I can't hear well. I will get back to the video once I have Wi-Fi. Yes, Judy, actually, you will get it on the Facebook group, okay? Check it. That's why we're recording on Facebook, because sometimes people are losing their internet like I did on Friday. and it's recorded. So your answer is recorded. Hopefully you can hear that. So, Bettina, I am afraid I will be off soon since I am in the car, but I just wanted to say hello real quick and send my love. Awesome. Yes. Awesome, Bettina. Thanks for coming. You can always check the YouTube, the Facebook afterwards, because now we are connected and I'm recording all of it. All right. Fantastic. Yes, you should follow and know each other, and that's why the Facebook group is so cool. Yes. One day we'll go to Europe. We'll have to travel all over. I'll have to do a whole circle, visiting England and and Greece and everything. Oh, Martin is here. Hello. Hi. Thanks for the pictures. It's been so beautiful. Yeah, you will also watch on Facebook. Yeah, there were good questions. We're just beginning to finish up here. Yes, we're going to finish up because it's the end of... Yeah, they were really pretty, and they had gorgeous saddles. I don't want to take the picture just of the saddle, but the saddle was so delicate, so much work on it. It was a work of art. Yeah, I'm doing great. Many people are doing good. Nikolai is about to get his deal done, hopefully in Athens. Yeah, an empty flight, imagine that. First class free. Oh yeah, I guess if it was empty, there was no reason they stuck her in a second class. That might have been sure. Martin, you went to the beach. Yes, it's warm during the day and cold at night. Oh yeah, it's winter for you, that's true. Oh, you have a cold, okay. Make sure you clean up, you stay up there. Too much work, so keep teaching my class. So I keep teaching my class. Yeah, okay. Well, clean up use salty water and neutralize all those little things in there. There is also good essential oils, if you know anything about that. Like tea tree from Australia, actually. You could use tea tree. It's really good to clean up. And Denisor says, thank you for advice. You're amazing. I know about the visa. I'm going to see him in September. Fantastic. Yes, where is it going to be, Denisor? Is it going to be which city in the US? Sophia, I think she isn't here now. Okay. Great, but I'm still waiting for some answers for Colette. Still no answers needed for Colette's research. I will try to find this woman at university and ask her directly. Martin, yes, you know, as soon as you talk about university, we expect, you know, it's winter for you. Is it university is on? For us, it's summer, everybody's off. Plus, you know, it takes always time. There is also political things, you know, people want or don't want to do new things. So, you know, we're just going for, it's going to be easy and flowing if it's the right thing. I always go with the flow. So if it feels good and you feel inspired, go for it. Follow your intuition. Go the day you feel good. And don't be sorry, Martin. I totally understand. There is no... It can take months. It doesn't matter. You know, at that point, I'm just letting it to the universe. I'm sending as many possibilities, and then we'll see what falls out of that. Oh, you liked my YouTube's great. Yes, please post more pictures, more flowers, more things. It's all good. Okay, good. Homeopathy is very good too. I love homeopathy. Depends. I used it a lot when I used to have colds, but gold mine, yes. Yes. Hi. Hello. Hello. So Hello Goldmind. You are going to find the whole video on YouTube, on Facebook, on the private group. So make sure you sign up for the private group. It's very easy. Just have to click in the bio in the Instagram, and as soon as you sign up, you're going to have an email inviting you into the private Facebook group, okay? Because in this private group, you can come late and you can still listen to the entire thing, because most of the time now I'm going to record it, which is awesome. Unleash, yes. So let's do the hug, because it's coming up at the end of the hour where they sometimes cut us off, so we have 10 minutes, I think they say. Okay. Martin, I love your group. Yeah, it's such a beautiful group. I love it too. I can't wait. Even during the weekend, I posted some things on YouTube, on Instagram, some little stories now. I post mini stories, like 3 a day. Little pictures, little tips, things to think about, because I still think about you, and big hugs. So let's do the hug a lot. So I'm holding Farah's hand in California. There might be other people in California here, just holding that hand. From Farah, we are going to Martin in the Gold Coast, and there are other people. Oh, there is Danny here. Hi, from New York. Oh, fantastic, Danny. All right. So Danny is on the right from New York, and usually there is Jackie also. So Jackie and Danny, you are in New York. I hold your hand over there. And we go to England. First to Ireland, because it's closer. Go to Danny in Ireland. And then to London. Everyone in London or England, UK, just hold on over there. And then we are going down to Austria with Bettina. I don't know if she's still on, but we're thinking of her. So she's holding the flame there. We might have some people in the Balkans, but we definitely have Greece after that. All right, so you are holding London, you're holding Bettina. Bettina from Austria is going to hold on to Athens with Nikolai, and then we go all the way, and everyone else on the line just hold on all the way to Australia. There was someone at the beginning in South Australia, in Melbourne, and then going back up and all around. And there was someone from New Zealand, so New Zealand, just hold on to the line, going from Australia to California. And now we're going to send the love all around the planet. Sending love to New York, and New York to Ireland, England. Oh, there is also Tina from Finland. Finland is holding on to England. And there is all this love accumulating along the line, going through Nikolai in Athens, up again. Oh, Bettina actually is in Bulgaria right now. That's true, she's holding on Bulgaria, and all over to Martin and South and all of that. All right, love, appreciation, gratitude. I'm sending blessings to all of you, to the entire planet. We are raising the vibration of the planet right now. We are little lights connecting. And we are sending love and appreciation to everyone involved. And the 7 billion people, we're just sending them love. Also, everyone. And I'll see you tomorrow. Have a fabulous, fabulous day or night or sleep. Hugs to everyone. Yes. And you can review if you just came in. You can join in the Facebook group. It will be posted in a minute. Bye everyone. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Can't wait.